أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to lesson number 45 of our study of Balaghah. Today inshallah we are going to continue with our discussion on al-wasl first. So let's begin. Have you ever wondered why some Quranic verses flow smoothly while others feel striking and powerful? This is the beauty of wasl, that is a connection, and fasl, that is called separation in English in the study of Balagha. So these techniques shape the rhythm and impact of the speech, making the expressions more eloquent and effective. So today we are going to explore more how they are going to work and why they matter in understanding the Arabic rhetorics, inshallah. So let's begin. We started with al-wasl and we learned about one condition that when it is necessary to put the harf of atf, we know that wasl is from wasala yasilu waslan, to join. It is means having a harf of atf wow between the two sentences to join and to make a link between them. And first is not having a harf of atf, that is wow. That means having no link. So wasl is common, like we join two sentences with different with this harf of atf wow. Sometimes we have two sentences, but there is no wow in between. That means there is no link, means there is a close link uh, already between the sentences, and that is the wasl. So, with that, first we are going to complete with harf of atf, and that is we learn the instances when it is obligatory to put or to add the uh, this wasl, this harf of atf. So here we learn about the first instance, that is if the two sentences are both khabar or the insha, means both are khabariya or both are inshaiya. So it is now it is obligatory to put a harf of atf wow. And also here see, it is not obligatory to put a wow if one of the sentences or means the both sentences are different, like one is inshaiya and one is a khabariya, or the first sentence is inshaiya and the other is khabariya, and vice versa. So, and also we done the examples for these. We have a detailed session on this. You can go back and watch the recording for this lesson. So today, inshallah, we will see the next intent or instance in which, if not mentioning the wow will cause confusion of the speaker's intent, then it becomes obligatory to mention the wow. First, it was when both the sentences are khabariya or both the sentences are inshaya, we need to put a wow. And the next condition is if not mentioning the wow will cause confusion of the speaker's intent. So it is compulsory to put a wow. Let's see the first example now. Here, Hal Kadima Zaidun. Hal Kadima Zaidun. Did Zaid arrive? La Rahimakahullahu. That means, no, may Allah have mercy on you. Means, may Allah have not mercy on you. So the Sahi or the correct sentence is La. Wa Rahimakahullahu. Wa Rahimakallahu means no, and may Allah have mercy on you. So now here it is necessary or it is obligatory to put a wow, because if you're not going to put the wow, it is going to cause a confusion. It is going to, you can say, confuse the mukhatib. So hal kadima zaidun la wa rahimakallahu. So here this is the correct one. So these are all almost the duas that we are going to see in this in these examples. La hadakallahu, la hadakallahu. This is the same one. It the sahih one is la wa hadakallahu. So here you can like add different duas while giving the answer. Hal shufiya min al mardi, min al mardi. Here la shafahullahu. The Sahih one is la wa shafahullahu. So here you see not mentioning the war in all these sentences is causing confusion. Like is the person is making dua for the mukhatib, or it is against the mukhatib. So to avoid this possible confusion, we need to put the wow, and that is why this wow is added in all these examples as you can see here. So if not mentioning the wow will cause confusion of the speaker's intent, then it becomes obligatory to mention the wow. This is the second condition when it is necessary to put the wow. So now when we are done with the wasl, we learn about two instances when it is important to put a harf of wow. Now we are going to learn about the instances when it is obligatory for the sentence to be fasl. So first, why first? So sometimes we have two sentences, but there is no wow in between them. That means there is a close link. Means uh like uh, there is no need of the harf of to be between the two sentences. So the main reason, or you can say the primary reason of not having harf of wow between the two sentences is that there is a very close link between the sentences one between the sentence one and the sentence two. So as if they are the same thing. So this is the main thing that there shouldn't be any harf of between the two sentences. So, as mentioned, the main reason or the primary reason of not having the wow between the two sentences is that there is a close link, as if they are the same thing. So, remember, Harfawat, it demands tagayur means differences, means both sentences should be different. Like if we say in the example, Ja'a Zaidun wa Amrun, means there are two different people that came. So here Zaidun wa Amrun. So there are two different people. So that is why we are putting a wow between them. Just like that, Ja'a Rajulun Karimun. So, but it is like Rajulun Karimun. Karimun is the sifa of Rajul. So, but if we know that it is the same thing. Kareem is the sifa of the rajul, and we do not need to put a wow in between. So you don't put a wow when there is a close link. If you're going to put a wow, that means there are two different things. Rajulun wa Kareemun. That means there are two people or two entities that we are talking about. So if like in this example, Ja'a Rajulun Kareemun. This is the same thing because Kareem is just the sifa for the Rajul. So there is they are so closely linked. We do not need to put a wow. So close link can be in form of badal, in the form of bayan, in the form of tawqi. That is, they are all closely linked, emphasizing that there shouldn't be no wow in between them. So we are going to see these examples for Badal, Byan, and for Toki, that how they are used in the sentences, and there shouldn't be any harf of between them, and it is to avoid the ambiguity and the confusion. So the first one, if there are two sentences connected to each other, so what is mean by this connection? What is mean by this? So the first thing that we are going to learn in detail is the second sentence is the substitute or the badal for the first. So we know about badal, that is the substitute for the sentence. So let's see the example now here. وَاتَّقُوا الَّذِي أَمَدَّكُم بِمَا تَعْلَمُونَ أَمَدَّكُم بِأَنْعَامٍ بِأَنْعَامٍ وَبَنِينَ وَبَنِينَ. Here you can see, and keep your duty to him. Fear him who has aided you with all good things that you know. He has aided you with cattle and children. This is from Surah Shuara, ayah number 132 and 133. وَاتَّقُوا الَّذِي أَمَدَّكُم بِمَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Here, أمدكم with what? بِأَنْعَامٍ وَبَنِينَ بِأَنْعَامٍ وَبَنِينَ. So he has aided you with cattle and children. So how to recognize this? If you're going to erase the mubdal minhu, we know that in the badal, the first part that we are taking. we are going to take the badal for is mubdal minhu. So if you're going to erase it, the meaning is still correct. Like if you have said, like out of the Quran, just making a sentence like wattaqul lazi amaddakum bi an'amin wa banina, it is still correct. So that means here we see that the second sentence is the badal for the first one. So it is obligatory for the sentence to be first. That means there shouldn't be any harf of atf. So here this is they are so closely connected with each other that they do not need any harf of atf between them. وَاتَّقُوا الَّذِي أَمَدَّكُم بِمَا تَعْلَمُونَ أَمَدَّكُم بِأَنْعَامٍ وَبَنِينَ. So here we see it is still correct if we are going to just hide this one. So this is the badal, and here it doesn't need any harf of fath between these two, sentence one and sentence two. Now let's see the next example. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Here we see if he said, if you have said that ihdina صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين, it is still correct. Like guide us to the right path, guide us to the path of those. So it is still correct, because what is the Sirat al-Mustaqim? Sirat al-Mustaqima is the Sirat of the ones anamta alayhim غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So this is like they are so closely connected with each other, because the second sentence is the badal of the first sentence. Ihdina surat al mustaqim. So here surat al mustaqim is a surat of those who Allah has given anam alayhim غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So it is still correct. So this is the first instance of when two sentences are considered to be first. When the second sentence is the badal for the first one. So if raising the mubdal minhu is not going to impact. So still the meaning is clear. So we are learning about first, we are learning about the instances when it is obligatory for a sentence to be first, means there is no harf of atf. Wow means there is no was between the sentences. So this is the first one. The a that we learned, that's the sentence, or the second sentence is the substitute or badal for the first one. Now let's see the second one, that is B. The second sentence clarifies, or that is the bayan for the first one. So this one is the second one. Let's see the example. فوسوس إليه الشيطان قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى. Here, then Shaitan whispered to him, saying, O Adam, shall I lead you to the tree of eternity and to a kingdom that will never waste away. Surah Taha, ayah number 120. So here, the second sentence clarifies the first. It clarifies that Shaitan whispered to Adam, shall I lead you? And then he whispered this all thing. Shaitan is whispering, is connected to his saying. But if the waw was added between the both sentences here, فَوَسْوَسَ إِلَيْهِ الشَّيْطَانُ وَقَالَ يَا آدَمُ هَلْ أَدُلُّكَ عَلَى شَجَرِ الْخُلْدِ وَمُلْكٍ لَا يَبْلَى. Here we'll see that like he first, then this sentence would be mean that Shaitan didn't whisper his statement, like he whispered and then he said. So the wow is going to create a was, and it shouldn't be the bayan, and that is why it is important to not put the wow, because this is the same sentence qala ya adamu that Shaitan whispered. So like if you would have added wow there, there what would happen then, this sentence would mean that Shaitan didn't whisper his statement. Basically, if you add that wow, there the second sentence doesn't become a clarification of the first one, right? Because if adding the wow, it is going to separate the two sentences. Rather, it becomes its own independent sentence by adding this wow. So means when he made that statement to Adam, he didn't make it while whispering. Rather, he said it in a regular speech or any other type of speech that is not considered to be whispered. Okay, so he conveyed that message to him, not whispering, and that is, subhanallah, the difference between one letter. Like it changes the entire meaning of this ayah. The meaning changes completely, subhanallah, and this is why there is no wow attached between the two sentences. Like these, all two verses are considered to be first, and because there is no wow mentioned, these two sentences, between these two sentences, and that's why because the second jumla is clarifying the first jumla, because this is what Shaitan whispered in Adam's ear, that فَوَسْوَسَ إِلَيْهِ Shaitan, and then what he said, قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى. This is what he whispered. This is what he whispered in Adam alayhi salam's ear. So if you are going to put the wow here, if we are going to put, if there was a wow, that means this first sentence got separated from the second one, and that means he whispered and then he said in a regular tone, قال يا آدم. So now this means this sentence would mean that Shaitan didn't whisper a statement, shall I lead you? And then rather it was just a regular statement, that is the non-whisper. So here this meaning changes, and that is why there is no wow attached between the two sentences, and this verse or this ayah is considered to be you can say al-fasl. So this is al-fasl. I hope this is clear that there is first when the second sentence clarifies, or that is the bayan of the first one. Now we are going to see the next one. The second sentence emphasizes tawqid. We learned that there is first when there is a close link, and the close link can be created by badal, it can be created by the bayan. And the third one is it can be created when there is emphasis or tawqid in the sentence. So the second sentence emphasizes or there is tawqid of the first one. So here see the example, فَمَحِّلِ الْكَافِرِينَ أَمْهِلْهُمْ رُوَيْدًا. So give a respite to the disbelievers, deal gently with them for a while. Means so allow time for the disbelievers, leave them a while. So Mufassirun say that this mahil and mumhil are almost the same words. Um, they mean the same thing. So considering them regular sentences and not from the Quran, if we say the second sentence is emphasis for the first one, in here we saw that if we are going to consider them as regular, for mahil kafirina, mahilhum ruwaida, because as the Mufassirun said that they are same, and also فأمهل الكافرين أمهلهم رويدا. So this is it has the same exact meaning. So if they have the same meaning, what is the purpose of repeating the words? That is to provide emphasis. It is giving the emphasis of tawqid and give a respite to the disbelievers and deal with them for a while. So this is just creating the tawqid. So when the second sentence is emphasizing the first sentence, there is no wow mentioned, and this is the example of first. So basically, there are three instances of when the sentence one and two are connected to each other. That is, we learned the badal, the substitute, bayan, the clarification, and tawqid, that is the emphasizer. So all these three instances, badal, bayan, tawqid, the second sentence is connected to the first, and for this reason they are referred to as kamalul ittisal. Kamalul ittisal. Here, this is means there is a close link, or they are completely linked with each other. The two sentences are completely linked with each other. In all these three, the second sentence is connected to the first. For this reason, they are all considered to be first. And if you want, uh, um, this is like if you want more detail, a term, and this is referred to as the kamalul ittisal, means there is a complete connection between sentence 1 and sentence 2. Also, this phrase, there is basically a rule in Arabic here. التفنن التفنن في العبارة here, this phrase التفنن في العبارة. This phrase basically a rule in Arabic language. Look at this ayah. There are two words. We have seen mahil and amhil. So these words, mahil and amhil, um, you can say they mean the same words. Like as I already mentioned, that Mufassir say that this mahil and amhil uh, are the same words. They almost mean the same thing. So basically when you have like this construction where you have two words that have the same meaning but they are both mentioned, this is known as this at-tafannunu fil ibara. Here, this is because the two words are mentioned together. So that's the Arabic term for this structure here, where you can replace the second verb with the first verb and it still has the same meaning, or vice versa, and that is at-tafannun fil ibara. So this is mahil and amhil. These are the two, you can say, words that have the same meaning. So, inshallah, we are going to conclude this session here and we are going to continue our discussion on wasl wa fasl in the next session. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.